Hello, welcome to the video series for the subject, Fundamentals of Economics, EEC 11. This video focuses on the second chapter of the subject. In this video we are gonna take a look at the concept of micro and macroeconomics. If you have any questions regarding the topic, feel free to ask your questions in the comments sections below.
The words micro and macro have Greek origins: mikros and macros. Mikros implies small and macros large. Microeconomics is concerned with the most elemental economic units, like consumer, firm, input, market, and industry. In other words, microeconomic theory analyzes the behavior of a consumer or a group of consumers, a firm, an industry, a market, a supplier of an input, etc. The unit of analysis is small. In contrast to this, with macroeconomic theory, the unit of analysis is large. In fact, both micro and macroeconomics are two ways of looking at the same thing, the functioning or the working of an economy. They are two starting points in analyzing how an economy functions or operates. Microeconomic theory focuses attention on individual markets, like the grain market, consumers, say of wheat, and also firms, industries. It is an in-depth study of how these individual economic units, or agents, operate or function or make decisions, as well as how they interact with each other. Macroeconomic theory, on the other hand, deals with broad aggregates like national income, national expenditure, aggregate consumption expenditure, aggregate investment expenditure, the level of employment, the general price level, and so on. It analyzes how the economy functions through the interactions of these broad aggregates, how these aggregated variables behave, and how they are determined.
The distinction between micro and macro is made in terms of the level of aggregation and disaggregation used in analyzing the functioning of an economy. Microeconomics uses more disaggregated variables than macroeconomics. Together they form the two sides of the same coin. However, it must be noted that economic decisions are ultimately taken at the micro level, and the conjunction of all micro decisions have important ramifications at the macro level. For instance, when we add consumers' expenditures on all goods and services, we get the aggregate consumption expenditure for the economy as a whole, which is a macro concept. Similarly, the functioning of the economy at the macro level will have bearings for decision-making at the micro level. When income tax is raised, disposable income of households falls, firms will experience a decline in sales, and as a result will cut back output. Hence, a macro-level event will generate a micro-manifestation. Microeconomic theory will be basically concerned with relative prices of commodities and factors of production, inputs. Hence, we will not be incorrect if we call microeconomic theory a price theory. Following quirk, we can say microeconomic theory provides the framework within which the economist describes and analyzes the behavior patterns and interrelationships of the elemental economic units, like consumer, firms, industries, commodities, and markets. The main objective of microeconomic theory is to explain and predict how production, exchange, and distribution of goods and services respond to the incentive structure operating in a given society.
This was a brief lecture based on the basic economic concepts. We will continue this tutorial over next lecture with more additional topics. Check out the link below for the next tutorial video. If you want a video tutorial about a specific topic, you can request below in comments. If you have any questions regarding the topic, feel free to ask your questions in the comments sections below. Click subscribe button to follow this course and to get notified when the next lecture video gets out.